Alright, now, but the other thing is, but the sad part is, और ये चलिए ठीक है हम लोग अभी हंस रहे हैं, मुस्कुरा रहे हैं, लेकिन सबसे जो उदास करने वाली बात है कि एक अच्छी चीज हो रही थी जी। हो सकता है कि कुछ लोगों को उस पर ऑब्जेक्शन हो, कुछ लोगों को आपत्ति हो, हर चीज पे आपत्ति हो सकती है। हिंदुस्तान में सबसे पहली मर्तबा ऐसा हुआ है कि मीडिया के इतने बढ़ने की वजह से हर जगह पर लोगों को मालूम पड़ गया कि एक चीज होती है जनहित याचिका, वो आप कोर्ट में देर सवेर आप डाल सकते हैं। हमारे चीफ जस्टिस साहब ने भी कहा है कि भाई PIL जरा बंद कीजिए, जरा बंद कीजिए, तो आप PIL डाल सकते थे, पुलिस इंक्वायरी करवा सकते थे अगर मंदिर के खिलाफ आपकी कोई भी आपत्ति थी या कुछ थी। लेकिन इस तरीके से तोड़ फोड़ करना, इस तरीके से भूत पिशाचों का काम करना, राक्षसों का काम करना, वहां पर जाकर के पहले जमाने में जैसे अभी हमने उदाहरण दिया कि पहले जब यज्ञ हुआ करते थे वहां पर इसी लोग उपद्रव मचाया करते थे, वैसा उपद्रव वहां पर मचा करके 5 लोगों की मौत हो गई। उसको लेकर के आप सभी लोग जो हैं और कालकी भगवान जो खुद हैं उनका क्या कहना है इसको लेकर के, वो जरा बताएं।
अम्मा एंड भगवान, आई हैव बीन टोल्ड, मुझे कहा गया है, वहां के जो आचार्य जी उन्होंने कहा है कि उनको इस तरह का हर्ट हुआ है, हवन्स चल रहे हैं, अम्मा भगवान हैव देमसेल्व्स टोल्ड द दासास कि ज्यादा करके आप हवन कर लीजिए फॉर द फैमिली। सिर्फ जो मरे हुए नहीं, इस स्टैम्पीड में काफी लोगों को काफी इंजरीज हुई है, एंड दैट इज समथिंग विच अम्मा भगवान इज, दे आर सो अपसेट. I have no direct access to talk to them.
Going on constantly for them, for the dear departed.
But I'm sure Bhagwan must have had not 1 but 10 tears per person who has lost his life.
Now, and that gives a terrible feeling, isn't it? I mean,
That's
really
exactly.
is
Why should
awful.
anybody want to hurt somebody when you're invited to come here? You know, it's really a sad thing. It's really.
And then on top of it, people just grab hold of that.
You are
and
making
people like me grab hold of that, questioning you only on that.
That's why you're getting the sense.
You're making an issue out of a human tragedy.
Yeah.
Is that not degradation of your thinking? I mean, that's the way I would look at it.
And this is a lawyer speaking. He's earned his entire living through just one tragedy after the other.
Never made money out of that tragedy. No.
About that and some of the points. Yeah. All right, he's not made money, so he says, next time you got a case, Mohan is going to take it up to his cost. And after that, we'll be producing the tragedy of Mohan Jacob, right? Please do send me SMSs. हम बात कर रहे हैं कल की भगवान के बारे में.
भगवान के बारे में प्लीज.
जैसा इन्होंने कहा भगवान के बारे में, हम तो कल की भगवान ही कहेंगे. और अम्मा के बारे में, आप उसके बारे में कुछ कहना चाहें, आप वो लिखें, आप आदमी टाइप करें, अपना नाम टाइप करें, अपने शहर का नाम टाइप करें जहाँ पर आप हमें देख रहे हैं, और 59090 पर आप अपने SMS भेजें. उसके अलावा जो वननेस फाउंडेशन का जो ग्लोबल पीस का जो प्रोग्राम है, उसकी हम थोड़ी सी झलक आपको दिखाना चाहेंगे. Let's take a look at that. Let's find out what that is. Let's take a look at that. First. And of course, Rita and Mohan will remain with us, and then we'll come back to them for a summing up.
सगळ्या भागातलं बघ दादा. राष्ट्रपति तिथले.
Right, still with us, Smita and Mohan, and of course we're talking about Kalki Bhagwan. जनाब ये भी कहा जाता है कि जो हमने कहानी सुनी एंटी रॉबिन साहब, जहाँ तक पर्सनैलिटी डेवलपमेंट का सवाल है, उनका कोई हाथ नहीं पकड़ सकता, वो भी उनके डेवोटी बनकर ये कहा जाता था कि उनकी पत्नी जो है वो काफी बीमार रहा करती थी, उनको जी हाँ, और उनको बहुत तकलीफ हुआ करती थी. वो एक बार मिली इनसे और वो अपने आप
ठीक हो गई. So that's a blessing. Actually, oneness blessing.
What is the oneness blessing?
Oneness blessing is actually it's a transfer of energy. शक्तिपात जिसे हम कहते हैं. इसको इंडिया में हम दीक्षा कहते हैं. For Westerners, it's a oneness blessing. Diksha is not like the Guru.
It's like a laying on of the hands. Is it?
It can be even Smaran Diksha.
It's a Smaran Diksha, it's a Sparsh Diksha, it's a transfer of energy which raises your consciousness.
Raises your consciousness.
Yes,
right.
Raises the consciousness of the taker as well as the giver. And this मैंने खुद महसूस किया है. I have seen it, I have felt it जब मैंने मेरी महादीक्षा का कोर्स किया था. उस वक्त जिस तरह से मुझ पर जो दीक्षा दी गई थी, I could feel that there was some spiritual surgery happening to me. I could feel that happening in my
life. And then what happened to you?
That's a huge
transformation. What happened to you?
There was a transformation. There was a transformation from. There was a shift from being me, thinking of me and myself, to us, to all of us.
So
I felt that.
Tomorrow, when you appear in Honorable Swatantra Kumar Saab's court, you will not lie, right?
I will not lie. And
you will not defend a client who is guilty.
No, I will.
Right.
I will because I am doing it at my professional level, and I have to do it.
Just kidding.
No, but
one never knows.
But there is a change that happens in your consciousness. I felt it, I have experienced it, and I can now say I can pass that on to people, which I am doing.
So at a spiritual level, there's a spiritual growth. If you have a physical problem, emotional problem, on that level, there's that kind of a treatment.
आप जनाब ये बताएं, आप दोनों लोग बड़ी हमने बात करी कालकी के बारे में, जिनको आप भगवान कहते हैं, अम्मा और भगवान जिनको आप कहते हैं, आप ये बताएं कि उनका ऑब्जेक्टिव क्या है धरती पर आने के लिए, उनका क्या ऑब्जेक्टिव है, वो जरा बताएं, क्यों है वो यहाँ पे, काय के लिए?
The main vision of Amma and Bhagwan is, the sankalpa is to seize mankind of its suffering. Every human being will be rid of the suffering, and which will be done by 2012, which is what they said, and they will do it, and unless they do it, they will not leave us and go away, is what their sankalpa is, to seize mankind of its suffering. At the moment, this whole work is going across the globe, which we saw just now, by giving these dishas, by activating the morphogenic fields. At the moment, all the
morphogenic fields. Now, what are these morphogenic fields?
It's a big, huge, actually, answer to the morphogenic fields. If you
what do you mean by morphogenic field?
See, for a particular incident to happen, for it to take off, you need a critical mass to be hit. Okay, so we need, for enlightenment or for this feeling of oneness with everybody, for this raising of consciousness, we need an X amount of mass to be hit by this entire thing. So this particular mass, if there are 7 million people over here, we need about 70,000 people to be hit by this consciousness raising. When that happens, automatically the morphogenic fields get activated. When the morphogenic fields get activated, the whole thing just blasts. So at the moment, AmmaBhagvan are educating the morphogenic fields.
Right. Now, did you guys understand all that? If you did,
that's a very scientific thing.
Please do let us know. All right.
If you want to know about morphogenic fields, you can go on Rupert Sheldrake. He's the scientist who discovered the morphogenic fields.
All right, now, please do send in your views as far as the morphogenic fields are concerned. This is the first time I have heard of the term like that. But
let me tell you, there is a quantum leap, and I've seen it, and we have felt it, both of us and people around us. There's a quantum leap in the rising of the levels of consciousness. Jab se Bhagwan Amma ka ye sankalp has started coming and bearing fruit, one sees that people around
across
you.
the globe, everywhere in India also.
And if you see that yourself, you know that, as she rightly said, the morphogenic fields are moving all over.
क्या बोलते हो?